students in my advanced level English class this week had a question regarding short questions that express interest or surprise. She isn't here. And your response to this, expressing surprise, is she isn't? And it sounds like a question. Your voice goes up. She isn't here. She isn't. The mail is late. Here you'll put a pronoun, it, representing the male, and the main verb, is, comes down here, and question mark. The mail is late, and your response is, it is? Or, let's change it a little bit and put it in the past tense. The mail came late. And we can keep this pronoun, but you're going to use an auxiliary verb to represent the past tense verb. So in this case, your response would be, it did. This means you're surprised, or you are interested, or you didn't know this information. If this is in the past tense, this is in the past tense. Let's put a sentence into the present tense. They work late today, period. And upon hearing this, this is a surprise. So the person who responds says, they, and then this is the auxiliary verb for this verb, which is in the present tense. The auxiliary verb, or the helping verb here, is do, which matches the subject, they. And then this is a question. They work late today. They do? Here are some more examples. The computer doesn't work. So this is one thing. In response, we can replace the computer with a pronoun, it. And we have an auxiliary verb, or a helping verb, and then we can just bring this down here and form a question. It doesn't? Or we can do the opposite and say, the computer works. This is in the present tense. We don't have an auxiliary verb. We have to figure out what the auxiliary or helping verb is. It has to match the subject. So in the present tense, the helping verb is does. And it's a question. Someone says, the computer works. And you're surprised. And say, it does? This is very simple when a modal verb is used. So in this statement, he can speak Spanish. And the person hearing this statement is surprised and says, he can? Sometimes when expressing interest or surprise at what someone says, you'll use only the subject and an auxiliary verb in response. For example,